Hi, so in this video, we are going to learn about a couple of settings that you can use in Cursor. Okay, so it is very important when you are using a tool to understand like what is inside the tool itself. So I really recommend you to explore around the Cursor settings, and I'll help you like step by step what it is, and I'll also will give you a couple of important part for the settings. Okay, so if you open settings and you click here, you will arrive in this page. It might be slightly different because I'm using a theme. So the most important part in this screen is the privacy. So as much as possible, you can select the highest privacy possible. For me, it was enforced by the business plan that it is remain private. Although it is not fully private because Cursor will store our like factor data, like the code that is indexed as a factor. So it's still a code in a way. So I wouldn't say it is fully private, but at least your actual code is being private. Okay, so the other important part is you can import from VS Code the settings. You can also make customize keyboard shortcuts, or if you are into um, what is it, styling appearance settings, you can click the editor settings and you can adjust many parameters, right? And there is also a lot of settings about chat, so you can, you know, select the default mode. It can be agent, it can be us, it can be manual, it can also be the last use mode. So it's up to you. You can select whatever suitable for you. Mine is just agent, and uh, that's enough for me, I guess. And you can also make a custom mode. This is in beta, which is very interesting. And there is auto run mode. You can toggle on or toggle off the auto run mode, which is interesting if you want to do the auto run for a while and then you can disable it again. So that's nice. And there is tab, which is also important settings, like you can check whether you want to accept partial accepts, and whether you also want to accept like white space only suggestions, import, and so on. So you can enable anything that you like here. And there is also models, which is very important because here you can actually uh, what is it? You can actually override or make custom model. Like for example, here showing you an OpenAI model, which is really nice because now you can put your custom model. I will show you in a minute the Grok model. Like for example, let me check. Uh, like for example, if you want to use like the free version of Grok, you can do something like this. You can copy the URL. You can go back here, paste it, and you can verify, enable OpenAI. Yeah, now it's fine. And now I can use the DeepSeek to say hi. Let me check if it's still set up correctly. So you can click say hi here. Okay, I think I forgot to put my uh, key here. Let me see if I have a way to pause my recording. I think there is no way to do it, so I will not show you right now, but you can just put the actual key here, and that's all. And there is also rules which you can customize. You can click here rules, and you can put like a prompt, like how the AI should behave. There is also the cursor rules, which is I exclude by default in all in my whole GitHub, sorry, not GitHub, Git config, and then you can just add a file called cursor rules, and it won't be committed. So what I mean by that is, if you open here, you can say cursor rules, cursor, and then here you can have like ignore files rules. So so it is not mentioned here anymore, but it used to be that we there is a suggestion to ignore the cursor rule as a global settings, right? But they are moving away from the cursor rules, and they have like rules here, so you can add your own rules and have multiple rules. And you can also have the memory, yeah, like for example, uh, you can I don't know why I cannot click memories, but uh, there are many settings keep keep changing over time. So I really suggest you to open it from time to time. And the next thing is the indexing, which is very important as well, where you have the code indexing. So all the code, all the embeddings is stored in cloud, not the code, but the embeddings. But still, it is like a representation of the code. It's not 100% secure, but you can do that, and now you can ask and you can recall any part of the code. You can ask like which part of my code that is using that have repository. If I do this, the AI will try to see the index, and then boom, it will give you all the code, like there is repository base and so on. So that's a good thing, right? And the other thing is MCP, where you can add your custom MCP, similar to what cloud will give you. And also network, you can toggle between HTTP 2, 1, and 1.0, and you can also run diagnostics, so if everything is okay or not. So this is pretty neat. uh, and there is also beta version, so there is like a background agent, notepad, and so on. So I think this is very important to familiarize, because you are playing with AI continuously, and then sometimes you want to change your workflow, and going back to the settings will give you like an idea. Oh, I can change this parameter, change that parameters, and then keep improving your setup. So that's my first video on the settings. I hope that I have time to make more video on like dive deep into some advanced settings on cursor. So yeah, and have a good day.